Okay. I'm going to respond to a comment when I know that I shouldn't, because I am stupid. And I know that responding to the comments is never a smart idea. The concept that what happened in 2009 should weigh on me as my responsibility is bullshit. It bothers me. I remember it every year. It weighs very heavy on my mind and on my heart. But not because it's a crime that I committed. It's because it's a crime that I was around for, that I witnessed, that traumatized me. Was it a gift? Maybe. That's what he believed. But he was crazy. And you have to understand that in life, sometimes you run into crazy people who do crazy things. And they'll say it's for you, but they're just being crazy. Like, okay, Manson. Big jump, I know. But what Manson did with Helter Skelter when he killed all of those people, he called that a gift to the black man. He was attempting to start an uprisal where black people would just start fighting and killing all the white people, and then the black people would take over the world, and that was his gift. That was his gift. He was teaching them how to do it. Does that make any sense? No, because he was crazy. He was doing something that was crazy, and he thought it was a gift for other people who had no idea what was happening because he was crazy. Jodie Foster. A man once tried to assassinate a president because he was in love with Jodie Foster at 13 years old. Does that mean that it's her fault that someone tried to shoot a president? No, the man was crazy and doing something crazy because he thought that it would instill something in somebody else that he liked. It was a gift, but it doesn't mean that Jodie Foster wanted it. Kenneth McBride was crazy. The only reason he was in my life was because he lied and gaslit and catfished me. He found me online and he lied to me about his identity. When I met him, for the first nearly 6 months that I knew him, his name was Brian, not Kenneth. He gave me a fake name because he had a criminal record already and he didn't want me to be able to look it up and find out that he was not a good person, that he was not who he was telling me he was. He was not the 30-year-old millionaire who was going to take care of me for the rest of my life. He lied to me. And I wanted to leave when I found out that there was somebody else in the situation because he had a girlfriend the entire time and he was lying to me. And when I wanted to leave, his idea, he had to fix the problem that he created. He brought somebody else in. He didn't want to let go. He didn't want to stop with his lies. I wanted to leave. I wanted to just go and stay with my grandmother. I wanted to be out of it. But when you're entwined with crazy people, it's not that easy to just get out. And it doesn't mean it's entirely your fault. What Kenneth did in his mind was for me, so that he could keep me. Not so that I could be happy, because he didn't have the things that he promised me. It was so he could keep me, so that I couldn't leave him. It was a gift to himself, so that he could keep me. If it was a gift for me, I would have had my freedom. He pulled a knife on me on the way back to the house when I tried to jump out of the truck. He threatened to kill my grandmother when I told him at the condo that I didn't want to get back in the truck with him, that I didn't want to go back with him. Multiple times that evening, he threatened my life and my grandmother's life. And I'm supposed to see all of this as a gift to me? In his mind, it was a gift. It was a new life. But it wasn't for me. It was all for him. Everything that happened was for him. And in his mind and in your mind, you could twist it up to be whatever the fuck you want it to be. But he did what he was wanting to do for him. And yes, I will think about it every year for the rest of my life. On my birthday, I will feel guilt and I will feel pain and I will have memories. It doesn't mean it's my fault. It means that I'm traumatized by the event. Lots of people are traumatized by things that they've gone through in life. It doesn't mean that they are responsible for those things just because they can't forget them or move past them. Kenneth was crazy. I am not responsible for what another crazy person does. Neither are you. There are a lot of people who are obsessed with me right now. Does that mean that I'm responsible for everything they do? It's my fault they mailed me a shovel. It's my fault they're doing all this because it's all a gift for me. It's all because of obsession towards me. So it would be my fault, right? Even though I have begged for it to stop. Even though I've begged to be released. It's still all my fault because it's all a gift for me. In life, you'll come across crazy people. And sometimes they'll give you things that you don't want. And it doesn't mean that it's your fault.